Subscribe to the William Pace Show YouTube channel. Be sure to click the bell and give us the thumbs up. Thank you.
The William Pace Show through the years has been a beacon of light in the Midwest, taking you to such destinations as the Navy Pier, the Palmer Hilton Palace Hotel, the German Village, the Showboat Majestic Theatre, the Ohio Village, and the Krohn Conservatory. There's always something cooking in the kitchen on the William Pace Show. Some of the biggest stars, entertainers, and political figures like B.B. King, Jimmy Walker, Bob Carlisle, Patti Austin, Mr. T, Whitley Phibbs, and Congressman Tony Hall have appeared on the William Pace Show. Now, without further ado, we proudly present the William Pace Show on CATV, coming to you from the heart of the Midwest. The William Pace Show, asking the questions you want to ask, getting the answers everyone wants to know. It's a new season of the William Pace Show. We're raising the bar with more commitment to educate, inform, encourage, inspire, empower, and help you have your best life. Everyone deserves to have their best life. I'm just staying the course. Here we go.
Hello, I'm William Pace. Thanks so much for tuning us in tonight. My guests this evening are Myra Gist. She's here to tell us about senior citizens working with youth, and James Hankins, owner of the Color Purple in the Santa Clara Business District. As you know, we always start the show out by reading letters from the viewers, and I would like to take this time to encourage you to write. To write to the William Pace Show, write to P.O. Box 3644, Dayton, Ohio 45401. If your letter is chosen to be read on the air, you'll receive a gift from the William Pace Show. Tonight, we're only going to read one letter, and it comes from a Julie Wick of Dayton. She says, "Hello, William. At last, a free moment to write to you. My week is very busy, and I don't have much time to relax, let alone go out. However, no one would ever guess because of your show, I am kept abreast of the latest Dayton happenings. When I do have a little extra cash, it is reassuring to me to know I have you investigating the best places for me to spend it. Your in-depth reporting is so much appreciated. Keep on doing it for me, William. Very sincerely, Julie Wick." Well, thank you very much, Julie, for writing, and we're going to send you a box of Esther Price Fine chocolates. Coming up next, conversation with Myra Gist. Stay with us.
The William Pace Show through the years has been a beacon of light in the Midwest, taking you to such destinations as the Navy Pier, the Palmer Hilton Palace Hotel, the German Village, the Showboat Majestic Theatre, the Ohio Village, and the Krohn Conservatory. There's always something cooking in the kitchen on the William Pace Show. Some of the biggest stars, entertainers, and political figures like B.B. King, Jimmy Walker, Bob Carlisle, Patti Austin, Mr. T, Whitley Phibbs, and Congressman Tony Hall have appeared on the William Pace Show. Now, without further ado, we proudly present the William Pace Show on CATV, coming to you from the heart of the Midwest.
Subscribe to the William Pace Show YouTube channel. Be sure to click the bell and give us the thumbs up. Thank you.
Good evening, I'm William Pace. Thanks so much for tuning us in tonight. My guest is Myra Gist. She's the STARS coordinator for the Senior Resource Connection. Thank you so much for coming on tonight.
Thank you for having me.
How long have you been the coordinator?
I've been the coordinator for the STARS program for almost a year now. And I began in February, and at that time we started with no participants, and now we're growing slowly but surely.
Now, what does STARS stand for?
STARS stands for Seniors Teaching and Reaching Students. Originally, when Governor Voinovich, it was his inception and his program that he had wanted to have brought into some of the Dayton public schools or city schools around the state. It used to be called the Senior Volunteer Program in the schools. So to have a little catchphrase, it became STARS, and it's Seniors Teaching and Reaching Students, and the volunteers that are in the program are truly STARS.
I think one of your slogans is "Reaching for the Stars," something like that.
Yes, that's an article that I had written for one of the newspapers here in the city to talk about the program and to get some, advertisement for it. And I just asked, that's my thing with the volunteers, is that they're really reaching for the stars, which is the youth in the schools that they're working with.
And what was the big motivating force to start a program like this? Was there a big need or something?
Yeah, there was a study done, and they found that some of the statewide school children are having problems passing like the 4th grade proficiency test, and they're having trouble generally in urban schools with general academic performance and attendance. So the STARS program was designed to bring and boost up all of those types of things. The STARS volunteers work with children to increase those 4th grade proficiency scores by tutoring them in areas like reading and math, and the volunteers really work with the children really in all subjects, but the emphasis is in reading and math. And the children look forward to having the volunteers come into the schools on a regular basis, so it kind of is an incentive for the kids to come to school on a regular basis.
Now, what are some of the activities? I know that they sort of tutor students.
Right.
What else?
They tutor the children. We've asked that they be a mentor to the children as far as teaching them good habits, good study habits, good moral values. The volunteers go on field trips sometime with the kids. It's not something that they have to do, but some of the volunteers really get into working with the kids, and they get involved with the teacher that they're working with, and the volunteers just really take to them, and they go on field trips. They plan activities for the kids. They talk to the parents of the children. They just do anything that they can get their hands to do. I have one volunteer over at Wagaman who was at one point the president of the Parent-Teacher Association, which is now called the council. It's a community education council now, but the volunteers act in all aspects of the educational process.
So the seniors volunteers are sort of like maybe a second parent, so to speak?
Some are. We have children that just really look towards these volunteers as parts of their family. See them at the grocery store, they run up to them. They just really have become part of their family.
Now tell me, what are some of the benefits when a senior becomes a volunteer in the program?
Well, first, the volunteer gets that extra incentive to go and do something good in the community, as far as helping some of the Dayton Public School children. But some tangible benefits are that they receive either a stipend, which is $2.50 an hour, up to 15 hours of volunteer time, or they can enroll in Ohio's prepaid tuition program through the Ohio Tuition Trust Authority. And when I say that, volunteers' hours are transferred into money that goes into an account for a prepaid college tuition, and it can be used at any college, university, technical school across the country. So I have half and half. I have half volunteers that are using the stipend, and half that are enrolled in the prepaid tuition program. They also receive transportation reimbursement. They receive meals at the schools, during the time that they're volunteering. They receive free annual physicals that are paid for through the STARS program.
So there are a lot of advantages to being a volunteer.
Right.
Then, let me ask you this. What do you look for in a volunteer?
I look for genuine care as far as them loving these kids and really wanting to see the kids advance academically. I look for people that have a sincere interest in the children, have a sincere interest in really wanting to help Dayton Public School children, because right now we're only in Dayton Public Schools, Dayton elementary schools. And the volunteers need to be literate enough to read on a 12th grade level. Some people thought they had to be college graduates. I'm not looking for college graduates per se, but I have some retired teachers. I have retired letter carriers. I have a lot of retired professionals, but on the same token, I have a lot of homemakers that have raised their families and have raised, grandkids are getting up in age, and so they have that extra time to spend. So I have a lot of homemakers. So just a sincere interest in the children and really wanting to do something good in the community.
We've talked about the seniors and what you look for in the seniors and what the seniors can do for the youth, but what are the youth looking for when the seniors come out to them?
Oh, the youth are looking for a friend.
A friend?
Yeah, the youth really, the students in the schools really look forward to the volunteers as somebody that they can talk to, they can share things with. The children tend to open up and talk to the volunteers more than they would their own teacher. Some of them don't even talk to their families the way that they talk to some of the volunteers because they see them as grandparents, and you tend to have that more nurturing effect on the kids when you come at them from that standpoint. The kids really love the grandparents that they have coming in. But the kids they get that extra one-on-one attention during the tutoring process, and the kids really look forward to having that extra time because they don't always get that time at home. So they really look forward to that extra time being spent with them from someone that actually cares about them.
Do you have a need for more volunteers, or have you filled your quota yet?
I always need more volunteers because the need is so great within the Dayton Public School system that we wish we could put a volunteer with every child, but because of funding, we can only place up to about 50 volunteers right now, but we're looking to increase the funding. So we're looking to have more volunteers to come into the program to tutor the children.
Now tell me, what is the source of funding for the program?
The source of funding is through the Ohio Department of Aging. They receive money through the federal dollars, but the money is actually given to us through the Ohio Department of Aging. And they're in Columbus, and they send us our guidelines, and they let us know what things that they expect out of the program. So they're really our governing body as far as rules and regulations for the STARS program.
Okay, give us a number so that the volunteers can call for more information to be a volunteer.
And I'm always looking for volunteers, but the number they can call is 223-8246, extension 35, and they can ask for Myra, who is myself, or my new assistant, which is Miss Tommy Venable.
Okay. And lastly, what are some of the future goals for the program?
The future goals from the program that I see is to expand into all Dayton Public elementary schools. Right now we're only in a few of the elementary schools, but I look to see us expand into all Dayton elementary schools to service more children.
Okay. Will you be going maybe to not only the public schools, but to maybe the Catholic schools, or? For right now, no, because they have other programs in place within those parochial schools.
I see. But right now, the need is in Dayton public elementary schools.
Okay, great. Thank you so much for coming on today.
Thank you.
And we can't let you get away without a box of Esther Price Fine Chocolates.
Oh, thank you.
Dayton's best. There's more to come on the William Pace Show. Stay with us. On our business segment tonight, we're spotlighting the color purple, located in the Santa Clara Business District. And here to tell us more is the owner, James Hankins. Thank you so much for coming on tonight.
Thank you for having me.
Now, where does the name Color Purple come from? Does it come from the motion picture, Color Purple?
Yes, it does. As a matter of fact, I'm glad you asked me that, because a lot of people think that we carry purple items. We don't.
Now we know?
Well, yes, exactly. The name came from the movie. I enjoyed the movie. So I just wanted to carry it on, so I named my shop The Color Purple. And what we carry is African-American art and artifacts.
And you've brought so much here today. Where do we start from?
Yeah, we do have a lot of stuff to
Let's
show
start with
today,
this picture here.
Well, we carry original art also. A lot of people think we just carry prints, but we do carry original art. This piece here is A Lady Under the Waterfall. This artist is out of Columbus. His name is William Best.
Okay.
And this is one of his new pieces that he just brought into the gallery. It's a wonderful piece. We also carry prints such as Annie Lee. Now this piece here is called Gimme That Gum.
Give me that gum.
And from a lot of the prints, they're doing all kind of things now, such as statues. This is a new statue that was inspired from this print.
I see.
Called Give Me That Gum. Some of the pieces are limited editions, and some of them are not. We also started picking up statues. There's a lot of new statues coming out on the market. These items here, this company is Ebony Vision. The artist is Blackshear, Thomas Blackshear. This piece here came out about 3 years ago called The Guardian Angel. This piece retails for around $300. It's going to be retired this year, but it's been a very nice seller for us.
Why are they retiring it?
Well, what they do, they put out pieces, all right, and they stay out for a while, and then they retire the piece, and then they bring out a new piece.
I see.
And that just helps bring the value up. I mean, they're highly collectible pieces. This is a new piece that just came out called Praising the Lord.
Yeah, with the hands, yeah.
Exactly. And as you can see here, they're all limited edition pieces. They're all signed. I'm sorry, this is called Joyful Noise.
Joyful Noise, okay.
But as you see, they're all numbered. All right. But like I said, they're highly collectible, and we have a lot of different ones in the shop.
Now, how long have you been in business? How many years?
We've been there for 12 years.
12 years in Santa Clara Business District.
12th year.
And what made you decide to open up this kind of shop?
Well, when we first opened up, we opened up as a decorating service. And we started doing art. Well, we needed art to do the decorating. And we went to an art show one year, and we started seeing black art. And we just picked up a few pieces and brought them into the shop. All right, and they started going very well. Well, from there, we just started carrying more and more art. We got into custom framing to enhance, the pictures. And so now we're a full-scale gallery.
And talking about the framing, you have you frame everything that's in the gallery there.
Exactly.
Everything.
Yes. I mean, people can even bring their own work in, and we'll frame that too.
Tell us a little bit about the kind of frames you have.
Oh, we have metal frames. We have wood frames. We have an array of frames. I think we have something like 2 or 3 walls of frames. It's just a lot of different types of frames. I mean, you just have to come into the shop and see what we have.
So much to choose from.
Yes.
I want to ask you, too, you're primarily an African-American shop, but, but people from all over the Miami Valley come to Color Purple. Why is that? What makes your shop so unique from so many of the other shops?
I think it's mainly because we do carry ethnic art. And right now, ethnic art is very, very popular. All right. And like you said, we are a unique shop. We carry African artifacts. We carry mahogany cards. We carry statues. The art. I mean, you just don't find it everywhere. A lot of galleries are starting to carry African American art. But we are one of the oldest African American galleries in the city of Dayton. So we're established.
Have you gotten into any kind of clothing? Do you carry any?
No, I don't carry clothing, at this
yet?
time. Maybe later in the future, but not right now. I just want to concentrate on the art.
On the art, okay. And also, you also have window treatments too, like blinds.
Sure do.
Tell us about that.
Well, that was a part of the decorating. And we decided to keep that because we can offer, the vertical blinds and the midi blinds, which are custom made only, at a very reasonable price. We generally do 60% off constantly. I mean, it's not a sale; it's all the time. We go into the homes, we can measure, and we also install.
So you actually go into a person's home then? So you have service where you go out to the customer?
Yes.
Okay, is there an additional charge for that?
No, we don't charge anything.
Okay.
And also, a lot of people will have us when we come out to measure for the window treatments. They'll probably pick my brain as far as a little decorating, and I don't mind that. We'll do that sometimes for customers. Yeah.
Well, let's talk a little bit about the this here. Let me hold this up here.
Well, this is a plate by Paul Goodnight. A lot of the art has been put on different items such as mugs and plates. This plate is trimmed in 14-karat gold, and this is a picture called Floor Arrangements of Senegal. There is also a print on the market, the same picture. And as a matter of fact, we want to present this plate to you for having us on the show today.
This is for me?
Yeah, that's yours.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'll put it in my office right over my mantle. Thank you very much. Thank you. And this here?
This is also another piece by William Best. William Best is an artist out of Columbus, Ohio. He's probably one of our most celebrated artists that we carry in the shop, along with artists like Ronnie Williams, who is local here in the Dayton area, Reggie Harmon. We have quite a few local artists that we carry in the shop.
Do you ever feature the artists there, like in a certain afternoon, like an afternoon with any of the particular artists, or an evening? I know they have what's called the art hop.
The art hops. Well, we don't really do that anymore. We used to do that, but we're talking about, as a group in the Santa Clara Business District, starting something like that up again. We tried something around Christmas called Christmas in Santa Clara, which was quite successful. So I think we're going to do about 3 or 4 more segments of that this coming year.
Wonderful.
Yes. Now, this is a piece on the floor by John Holyfield. This is one of the first multiracial paintings that has come out this year. This is an offset lithograph. It's called The Toast. It's a very nice piece. And this piece retails for like $175. It's also a limited edition.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, I want to ask you, more and more, there are more and more blacks going into business. Do you think it's easy for blacks to get to own their own business today?
It seems to be the case. A lot of African Americans seem to be inspired to open up business, especially in the Dayton area. There seems to be quite a few.
And do you think that more and more there's more assistance available to blacks going into business?
I hope so. I think maybe with the city helping out, like citywide, the banks. Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Well, give us an address where Color Purple is located and a phone number.
Okay. We're at 1925 North Main Street. The number is 277-5531.
Great, and I can't let you leave without giving you a box of Esther Price
thank you,
Fine
William.
Chocolates. It's Dayton's best.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you, William.
There's more to come on The William Pace Show. Stay with us.
The William Pace Show through the years has been a beacon of light in the Midwest, taking you to such destinations as the Navy Pier, the Palmer Hilton Palace Hotel, the German Village, the Showboat Majestic Theatre, the Ohio Village, and the Krohn Conservatory. There's always something cooking in the kitchen on the William Pace Show. Some of the biggest stars, entertainers, and political figures like B.B. King, Jimmy Walker, Bob Carlisle, Patti Austin, Mr. T, Whitley Phibbs, and Congressman Tony Hall have appeared on the William Pace Show. Now, without further ado, we proudly present the William Pace Show on CATV, coming to you from the heart of the Midwest.
Subscribe to the William Pace Show YouTube channel. Be sure to click the bell and give us the thumbs up. Thank you.
The William Pace Show through the years has been a beacon of light in the Midwest, taking you to such destinations as the Navy Pier, the Palmer Hilton Palace Hotel, the German Village, the Showboat Majestic Theatre, the Ohio Village, and the Krohn Conservatory. There's always something cooking in the kitchen on The William Pace Show. Some of the biggest stars, entertainers, and political figures like B.B. King, Jimmy Walker, Bob Carlisle, Patti Austin, Mr. T, Whitley Phibbs, and Congressman Tony Hall have appeared on The William Pace Show. Now, without further ado, we proudly present The William Pace Show on CATV, coming to you from the heart of the Midwest.
Subscribe to the William Pace Show YouTube channel. Be sure to click the bell and give us the thumbs up. Thank you.